And I read a book called What Got You Here Won't Get You There. Can't remember the author. Couldn't even remember the name of the book in the first service. What Got You Here Won't Get You There. And this author would go into Fortune 500 companies, so some of the wealthiest businesses in the world, and he would help the leader of these companies, like the CEO or the owner, he would help them unpack their leadership skills. And the way he did it was he would interview everyone they knew, everyone, employees, board members, family members, and then he would list their weakest attributes, and that's where he would start. So he would come up with like the 2 weakest attributes of a leader, and he'd say, this is where you need to start. And at the end of this book, you could take kind of a survey of your own leadership abilities. And it was, a few pages long. And before, I'd already read the book, and I was taking this, and I'm like, I already know. In fact, he said, if you don't know what your weakest attribute is, just ask someone. Ask someone you trust. They'll tell you. They'll like split it. And I knew it already. I knew it. And so I took the thing, and I'm like, yeah, my weakest ability as a leader is I'm a horrible listener. I am a horrible listener. Again, I want to cut people off. I want to, manipulate conversations. I want to throw up my hands and say, I know. And I knew I had to get better. And so I started working a process, reading books. I was listening to others. I was working with our staff, and I was trying to be a better leader, and some of that went well, and some of that didn't go so well. And eventually, 2 years ago, about this time 2 years ago, I went out and hired a coach. So I paid somebody to talk to me and for me to listen. So it was like a counselor. He was a coach. He was a leadership coach or a counselor.